Philly already setting up pretty aggressively. We've got Hisu over here. He's in a good hack spot. This is a really good position for Hisu right now. He could either be on the point or here. Both is great, right? Both you can get the hack on the Roadhog or the Zarya. And it's pretty tough here for Justice to stop these hacks, right? Only really Tuba can stop them. Maybe Janu can like react to them, but either way, it's gonna be tough. Sato jumps in really aggressively. Fury gets hooked, so it's a pretty good hook from Janu. But if you look at Sato's bubble, it is really good. And this also allows Hisu to get this hack off because the bubble's on Janu right now. But this is really good usage of space from the fusion so far. They came in main, Sato jumps in, puts a bubble right on top of the Roadhog. So you can't heal him with the Ana. And now also Hisu, because the bubble is down, he will go for the hack also onto Janu. So you can't cancel it that easy, right? Like the K can't shoot through the bubble. Whoa, this bubble's good. Wait, I don't know if this was intentional from Sato, but he might just be a genius. He puts his bubble right on top of the fence. So it reaches this side, but it's also like reaching the sky. I don't know if that's great. It's definitely looks really cool though. You doubt this one was intentional? I mean, it's really good because now AIMGOD, you know, he has to work really hard to heal Janu right now. It's gonna be an absolute pain in his ass. And the hack's also gonna come in. I'm pretty sure Tuma's not gonna be able to stop that. They're also already forcing AIMGOD back. So this is just such a good start for Philly. And Ivy's now here as well. He's gonna start shooting Janu. They get the hack. And that is exactly how you want to dismantle this. And this is kind of why Soul is playing the that's why they're playing the Diva a lot, right? Diva or Hammond, because Diva or Hammond are a little better at helping the Roadhog, especially the Diva. You can matrix the Roadhog and you can stop the hacks a lot better, right? Like Zarya is gonna have a really tough time stopping the hacks. Maybe the K could have bubbled Janu in time, but I like this play here by Philly. This is textbook of how I think you should play against this Roadhog Zarya comp. Oh my god, what a boop. Philly's gonna try and employ the same tactics, right? They're going to hide. Hisu is going to try and spot out somebody that's out of position. And then they're going to dive that target with all their power. Ivy's probably gonna TP in. They're gonna hack. They're going to bubble, they're going to matrix, they're going to speed, right? So they have a lot of tools to close the distance quickly onto whoever they want to target. And sometimes it's going to be Janu, and sometimes I think that's going to be AIMGOD, and sometimes it's going to be Decay, right? It's tough to like speed on the damage boosted Ash because oftentimes they're very far back. So unless they're out of position, they're like tougher to dive. But especially the Roadhog is like a target you can rush down. But right now, Fusion's just hiding because the point's not open. And the Justice have more spam, right? So if you look at the map, you're just going to see Philly hide till they can get a target or until the point unlocks. Janu hooks. But I'm not even sure if hooking is the right move here, right? Because this hook is always going to get matrixed. And Sato's always going to get healed up. And you basically lock yourself in place by hooking Sato. So this has happened a few times right now, where Janu's hooked Sato. Sato gets matrixed by Fury, and then Sato instantly jumps somebody, using the hook as like a gap closer onto the enemy team. Hisu again behind the enemy team. Looking for damage right now. He didn't look for a hack right there. Doesn't end up looking for a hack. Forces the K self bubble. Then hacks Janu. So again, Sato is kind of sacrificing himself to get these really well-positioned bubbles, to block off AIMGOD's healing, and then they're also able to just punish Janu because of these good bubbles from Sato. So Sato's doing a really good job right now on the Winston to, maybe he dies for this, right? But just killing the enemy Roadhog is really good. And he ends up living as well. Good Matrix from Fury. And now he's going to go jump back to point. And that was clean by the Philly Fusion. That was very clean execution. Oh, AIMGOD gets hacked. So again, Hisu finds another hack. But AIMGOD of a clean sleep right here. Look at this, chat. Sees Hisu. Hisu gets the hack off, but he gets slept. Fusion is a smart team. They have watched APAC, right? Some people said, whoa, Fusion came up with this comp, boy. This is never seen before. No, we did see this. This is what teams have been playing on maps like Havana. This is what we've been seeing a lot in APAC, right? We see the double sniper with the Roadhog Sigma. A lot in APAC right now. And Fusion decided to use it as the counter to Justice, because Justice, they don't swap the I'm sorry, they don't swap Janu off Hog. They don't, you know, they don't play double sniper very much. So the not running a Diva on the side of the Justice or not running a Sigma is what Fusion decided to punish. It's really tough to deny snipers who have long range with close range characters like the Zarya and the Roadhog. So it's really smart from them, and they really punish Justice's inflexibility better than all the other teams could, right? Better than Mayhem. Mayhem decided to run like the Genji, not sure what they did. Better than Valiant, who decided to run the Reaper Sombra. So I really like this from Fusion. It shows how smart they are and how good they are. Fusion is going to rotate, and one thing that is exceptionally good here for Fusion is that they can put Carpe on these really long angles, right? They're putting him in the back. If they just know where Chuba is, and Chuba can't flank Carpe, then he's free, because there's no Winston, there's no Diva, there's nobody that can really go on him. And then the rest of the team can keep rotating. Fury can put shields down for Ivy, so Ivy can also be really aggressive. And then you're kind of in a catch-22 here with this Justice comp, because you want to play close range, but then Fusion have all the space, so you just end up losing. Oh, Stitch goes for a big flank here. He the entirety of the Justice drop right now, so this is kind of what Philly want. But Hisu, or Ivy I mean, ends up getting headshot here by Stitch. He's going to get rezzed, which is fine, right? This is why you're playing that Mercy in that double sniper comp. And now Chuba's going to flank Alarm. Or flank Alarm and Carpe. But the K actually walks up as well. So this was really smart from the K and Janu. And because Ivy ended up dying, they had to go ahead and res him. Yeah, they end up killing both Alarm and Carpe with this good rotation. Maybe Alarm and Carpe could have also kept rotating a little bit more. But either way, nice rotation from the K and Janu and Tuba there. The Tracer's pretty good against the double sniper here. Okay, Ivy is still in the enemy backline. Let's see if he can find a pick. I'm not sure if Funny Astro has this res yet. Yes, he does. So. Even if Ivy dies, they're okay. And this is one thing you have to consider when you're a sniper player, chat. All you Widow mains, or you Ashe mains, or your Hanzo mains, you kind of have to have an internal timer, or you have to ask your Mercy when they have their res again. Because when your Mercy has res, and you're playing high grounds like this, you can almost always get resed, especially when the enemy team doesn't have Winston. So you can play much more aggressive when you have that res and go for a lot of duels. But when the enemy team's Mercy has res and you don't, you want to play a lot more passive as a sniper. Because you getting a pick wouldn't matter that much, but them getting a pick on you would matter a lot, right? I like the rotation on first, right? We can go over that real quick since we don't have the thing here. They go main. They keep alarm and carpe main. Right? Is everybody following? Then they rotate left side. And then they go top. They put Fury on point. Put their Hanzo Mercy in the little room. Sato rotates under the screen here. Goes on top. And now Carpe is an angle. Ivy is an angle. Sato is a roamer. And they've got the whole map for free. I think the mistake from the Justice here, honestly, is the way Tuba positioned. And if you're gonna play fair on this map, and now that Dream's here, you know, I also reviewed the Outlaws do this. You have to hold close, I think. I think you have to hold the fair like here or here. Preferably on this side of the map. And then you put your sniper in this like window here. Or like on the bottom right on this side of the map. And then the enemy team has a really tough time pushing through here. But if you look further away through this point, there's so much open space here that the Ferret can't do anything further back.